Previously on Gears.
Time for Disi's Double D's on a Monday afternoon. And we have a very, very special guest who will be joining us on the telephone.
I have got an intro, so can I start it?
Have you got an intro?
I've got an intro.
He is one of South Africa's greatest ambassadors. All right, do your intro, Disi.
Okay, today on my Disi's Double D's, we are chatting to no stranger to the South African public. A man who has excelled in the pool, winning gold medals at Olympic Games, as well as making most females' hearts skip a beat or two in his costume. It's Ryk Neethling. We have a worldwide listenership, so I've decided to give a very brief background on Ryk before we find out what he's up to now. Ryk was born in Bloemfontein in South Africa on the 17th of November 1977. He's a South African swimmer who won an Olympic gold medal in the 4x100 meter freestyle relay at the 2004 Summer Olympics. He is the former joint owner of the 4x100 meter freestyle relay world record and holds several South African records. He's also the first South African to compete in 4 successive Olympic Games.
Disi, why didn't you just put we visual radio, why didn't you just put a picture up and then the girls would have gone...
Well, the girls all know what he looks like. He's very gorgeous.
He is, eh?
Yeah.
He is one of South Africa's great ambassadors, joining us on Gears on Double D's, Disi's Double D's, Balls Visual Radio. Ryk, welcome to the show.
Good afternoon.
Great to have you. Now, are you down in the Fair Cape nowadays? Is that right?
Yes, I'm here in the Winelands, and I must say, paradise down here.
Val de Vie.
Val de Vie.
Yes, Val de Vie. We're a wine and polo estate. We're between Paul and Franschhoek, and about 35 minutes from the airport or from the waterfront. So it's nice and close, and like I said, we're in the valley here, surrounded by mountains, between the vineyards and horses, and I can't think of a better place.
Now, Ryk, have you taken up polo? Because I've been to Val de Vie. I had to come commentate on a polo match one day, and I didn't have a clue how polo worked. But it seems as though those horses would be a little bit small for you.
No, I haven't started playing polo yet. I always say that I enjoy my polo with a glass of wine in the hand. But they'll need some extra big horses.
Ryk, you've taken off the Speedo competitively, and you're now a top businessman as we
That's a bit personal. Gee whiz! How do you know he's taking his Speedo off?
Because he doesn't swim in big races anymore.
Oh, is that what you mean?
Yes, not in the other way, Sasha.
Sorry. Gee whiz.
Oh, my goodness. His Ryk, excuse Sasha, his mind always goes that way. Anyway, what business ventures are you currently involved in?
Yeah, the main thing is my shareholding here at Val de Vie. Besides the wine and the polo and all the events that we do, we develop property first and foremost. So we're looking at expanding the estate and probably adding maybe between 800 or 1,000 new new plots. We are busy designing our hotel, which will be finished in about 18 months. And so that's what I'm busy with down here. I've got my swimming schools and academies, which I'm very proud of. We just added 6 young swimmers onto the South African, national squads. I've got 2 swimmers going to World Championships. I manage Olympic gold medalist Mr. Cameron van der Berg. And let's see, that's I think that's about the gist of it. I've still got a lot of sponsors. I do lots of public speaking, to corporates. So it definitely keeps me out of trouble.
Do you still get jewelry?
No, I don't do jewelry.
You don't do the jewel. Listen, I got to ask. I mean, surely you must have been a little bit irked the fact that Cameron didn't get the highest honor from the presidency in the rollout awards.
I think it's just confused because I was fortunate enough to be nominated in 2006, and I had no idea who nominated me. I just assumed that it was Swimming South Africa, and Cameron broke the world record in the final of the Olympic Games.
Exactly.
To win gold medal. I mean, there's nothing bigger than that to perform. And I think for Cameron, it was almost like the way that he did it. He made it look so easy, and he won by such a big margin that people didn't realize exactly how amazing that swim was. And I'd say out of all the swims at the Olympics on the men's side, that was definitely one of the top 3 in all the events. And so it's a bit confusing how they were giving out those awards.
I mean, did you approach or have you asked as to any reasoning why he wasn't considered?
The answer that we got was that that anybody can nominate anybody. So I think whoever's going to decide is next year they're going to get a lot of money that's going to nominate their 13-year-old kids because they think that they deserve it.
Yeah.
Which I don't necessarily think that's the best way to go about. I think the national federations are there for a reason, and that they should put forward the athletes in their in their sport that they think is deserving of it. So apparently nobody nominated Cameron. We weren't aware of the process, but I think it's quite clear that if somebody like Jacques Collis, who's been dominant in cricket for the last probably 10, 12 years, he hasn't been nominated either, that maybe there's something wrong with the nomination process.
Well, clearly there seems to be a massive miscommunication.
While I was reading up about you, I read that you have your own wine label at Val de Vie. Are you actually involved in the blending of the wine?
Yes, I'm involved. I took a course at the University of Stellenbosch probably about 2 years ago, which is a winemaking course, and obviously learned about how wine is made. What I really learned was that it's bloody complicated, and then I'll never learn a bit of it. And but I think people is they're usually surprised when they hear that. I mean, I'm in the wine cellar often. I live on the estate. It's a real passion of mine. I've done wine tastings all over the world, in China, in America. I do it often here in South Africa. So I get involved. I get my hands dirty, and the wine that has my name on it is something that I'm very proud of. It's a wine that I enjoy drinking. It's something that's good enough to put my name on it. So I'm also a shareholder in the whole wine business. It's not just the wine, but I do have a special place for that, for the Ryk Neethling.
I mean, it sounds like Ryk, you're incredibly busy with all of these new ventures in your life. Is there anything upcoming that we should know about as well?
I think of the upcoming stuff. We're very excited with the stuff that's happening down here at Val de Vie. I think property in general has been a bit tough, maybe the last 5 years, but it seems like things are going really well here for us. Last year we sold 109 properties, and we've got some great partners, and we're going to expand, and we just did a really nice deal on the wine, over in the east. So things are looking good, and I must say for me, I feel very blessed to have to have been doing so well, with my second career. It can cause a lot of anxiety sometimes for athletes when they have to retire at the age of 28, 30 years old, and they have to start over. So for me, it's been great, and every morning I can't wait to get out of bed and to the office.
If people want to get their hands on a bottle of this wine, is it in any outlets, stores, or do they have to go to the Val de Vie website to order?
They can go to the website, which is valdevie.co.za, and just click on the wine. Or we had all the macros, we had all the Food Lovers Market. We are at Normal Goodfellows. We had some Tops, some Pick and Pays, but definitely at all the Food Lovers Markets, which I did some tastings up in Gauteng last week. What an awesome place! I mean, if you enjoy your food, you should go there and pick up a bottle.
Awesome.
Ryk, it's Ian here. I'm sorry to butt in halfway through the interview. It's nice to chat to you, mate. I just wanted to quickly find out, just with regard the swimming schools. This is something that's growing quickly. My little 2-year-old has been going to one of your swimming schools for the past almost year now, and I have to say that every time we go there, how impressed I am at the foresight and kind of the ability to have carried through your brand to teach so many youngsters how to swim. That must be something that's a bit of a legacy project for you. How did that all come about?
Yeah, it started about maybe about 30 years ago, because I almost drowned when I was about 5 years old. So that's how my swimming career started. So it's something that I've been very passionate about. There's about 400,000 people that drown every year in the world, and I think in South Africa it's about between 8 and 10,000 of the people that we know, and the brain damage that goes with it if they do survive it. So it's something that's close to my heart. It's not, my intention is not to develop champions all the time. It's to make people water safe.
Yeah.
I must say it's great to get feedback like that. It can also be a very tough business, because you're dealing with some very passionate parents sometimes, and,
sure.
and you try to do the best you can. So it hasn't been easy, but when I go there and I see the young ones just enjoy it, and how hard they try to satisfy you or satisfy the teacher, it really is satisfying.
I think it's a great project. I really do. So, and the other clever thing is that I think any parent who is able to send their child to a kind of a name brand swimming school versus a no name brand swimming school. Let's not mention any names, but that's certainly going to get my attention.
Like Sasha Swimming School.
Yeah, like Sasha Swimming School, or like the Little Ducks or something. So it's very clever. I wish you luck with that. That's a very good project you got going there.
No, thank you very much, Ian.
Ryk wanted to know, are you going to the SA Sports Awards?
No, I don't think I'll be going. I don't think I'll be going to that one now.
Oh, it's a fiasco. I think we'll just leave it at that. We'll leave it at that.
I just want to finish off with something fun. Okay, Speedo or board shorts?
Board shorts.
So we won't see you on the beach in Cape Town in your Speedo. Damn it. No, thanks. Okay, this is obviously
not in Cape Town.
This is obviously, the show is called Gears. So your favorite car or your dream car?
I'm driving a BMW 320d at the moment. I must say, I really enjoy it. So, yeah.
Blonde or brunette ladies?
It's a brunette.
Okay, and red or white wine?
That all depends on. I drank a lot of white wine yesterday, so but it was really hot here in Paarl, so it really just depends on the occasion.
Okay, awesome. Thanks so much for chatting to us.
Thanks very much, Ryk. Have a great day, and good luck with Val de Vie.
Thank you very much. And next time when you're in Cape Town, please come visit us.
We will do. Thanks very much, my man.
All right, guys.
Cheers.
Okay,
At the next intersection, turn on Gears with Sasha Martinengo. Weekdays from 12 to 2 p.m. Central African Time.